everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to send emails from Google Sheets using SMTP by Pabbly. So I am an owner of a business and I've created a record of all of my customers who have done the purchase in my business in my Google Sheets. I want that as soon as I'm going to add the data of my customers in my Google Sheets, automatically to that customer of data I've added, I want to send them promotional emails. And if I'm going to do this manually, it is going to take me a lot of time. So what I did was, I simply created an automation using Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So here in this automation, what is going to happen, that as soon as I'm going to add the data of my customers in my Google Sheets, a new row is going to be added of my customers' details, automatically to that same customer, an email is going to be forwarded. And we are going to send the email with the help of SMTP by Pabbly. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, which is an amazing email delivery service that helps us to easily send emails according to our requirements. So if you want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we're going to learn how to send emails from Google Sheets using SMTP by Pabbly. I run an e-commerce store and I want to send exclusive discount offers to my loyal customers. By integrating Google Sheets with SMTP via Pabbly, you can easily manage your customers' database and automate the email sending process. This not only saves us time but also ensures that our customers receive timely updates, enhancing their shopping experience and boosting our sales. SMTP by Pabbly is an email delivery service that allows users to send emails effortlessly. It provides reliable and secure email delivery, ensuring that our messages reach their intent recipients. With SMTP by Pabbly, that is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, you can customize your emails, track delivery, and manage your email sending seamlessly. And we are going to be creating this amazing automation between Google Sheets and SMTP by Pabbly with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear, which is asking for a workflow name and for us to select a column. So for the workflow name over here, I'm going to give it as How to Send Emails from Google Sheets Using SMTP by Pabbly. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. If you want, you can give a name to your workflow according to your requirement, okay? Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click right over here. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select SMTP automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to our workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. Our workflow is created in the name of How to Send Emails from Google Sheets Using SMTP by Pabbly, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we need to set up our trigger step. For that, click on this arrow. And for the trigger application, what we are going to do is we are going to select it as Google Sheets. As my objective is that as soon as I'm going to enter the data of my customers in my Google Sheets, automatically to the customer of data I've added in the spreadsheet, to that customer an email should be forwarded with the help of SMTP by Pabbly. So that is why for the trigger application I've selected it as Google Sheets, and for the trigger event I'm going to select it as new or updated spreadsheet row, okay? After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we can connect Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. I'm going to copy this URL from here, and by following the steps given here below in the help desk, I can connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, you need to open the spreadsheet that you have created in Google Sheets. As you can see, that is the sheet that I've created in the name of customers data, and we need to connect this sheet to Pabbly Connect. For doing that, from this panel we have to click on Extensions button and then click on Add-ons and then on Get Add-ons. A new window is going to appear, and on which on search bar I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. I'm going to select it. It says Pabbly Connect Webhooks. I'm going to open it, and as you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks, so please do install it so that you can connect Pabbly Connect with this spreadsheet and you can send the data as per your requirement. Okay. So as I've already installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks, so I'm going to move back. I'm going to click on extensions again. You can see now under extensions it says Pabbly Connect Webhooks. We're going to click on it. And from these options it says initial setup. We're going to select it. As we're going to do that, a new dialog box is then going to appear which is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. For the URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us, and for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be your final data column on which of the data is added. So in this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column D because in this column, the final data is going to be added, and I want that whenever I'm going to add the data, the last data in this column right over here, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. So that is why for the trigger column over here, I'm going to select it as column D, okay? After pasting the webhook URL and selecting the trigger column, I'm going to click on this submit button. As I've done that, you can see it says setup configured successfully. So I'm going to go back. So now I'm going to tell you some important steps. Please do not forget to follow them, okay? Click on extensions again and Pabbly Connect Webhooks. You can see now from these options, over here it says send on event. We're going to click on this button. As over here it says working. As then the loading is completed, click on extension and Pabbly Connect Webhooks again. You can see a tick mark is in front of send on event. It is very important to click on send on event because whenever we're going to enter the data in this spreadsheet, it is going to send the data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is very important to click on send on event, okay? If I'm going to take you back to my workflow, over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is we are going to check whether Google Sheets is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect, and how we're going to do that by entering the data of the customer in the spreadsheet. So I'm going to enter the dummy details right over here, okay? Firstly, it is asking for the first name of our customer. So for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as demo. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as person. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as demoperson@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. After filling in all the required details, as I've done that, now I'm going to open my workflow that I've created in my Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the data of our customer that we have entered in our Google Sheets or not. For that, I'm going to open my workflow that I've created. I'm going to scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here, we have received a response in our Pabbly Connect workflow. If you're going to tally the response for the first name of our customer being demo, last name as person, for the phone number, dummy mobile number, email as demoperson@pabblytudes.com with all the other details. So this means that Google Sheets is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and a trigger setup is done. So now whenever we're going to enter the data of our customers in Google Sheets, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, okay? Now let us set up our action step, and as our objective is that whenever we're going to enter the data of our customers in Google Sheets, automatically we want to send them an email using SMTP by Pabbly. So that is why for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as SMTP by Pabbly. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, which is an email delivery service that allows users to send emails effortlessly, and we're going to be sending emails to our customers using SMTP by Pabbly, okay? And then for the action event, I'm going to select it as send email. After selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on connect to connect SMTP by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect. A new window is going to appear on which click on add new connection. As you're going to do that, it is going to ask for the details like the host name, username, password, encryption type and the port. You have to fill in the details when you're going to set up your SMTP. You have to have the details right over here. So I'm going to fill in my details right over here. I've filled in all the details right over here. After that, I'm going to click on the save button. As you can see that SMTP by Pabbly is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After connecting, it is asking for the details like from name, from email, reply to and all the other details. So we're going to fill in the details over here as per our requirement, okay? Firstly, it is asking for the from name. So for the from name over here, I'm going to write it as Team Shop Fusion. So this is the name right over here, from name that I want to send the email. Next, it is asking for the from email. Add your SMTP sender email right over here. So with the help of the email that you have created your SMTP, you have to add that email right over here for the from email. So for the from email over here, I'm going to write it as. So this is my from email right over here, okay? Next, it is asking for the reply to. I do not require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. After that, it is asking for the to email. To which email address do we want to send an email to? In my Google Sheets of this customer, I have created a record of their email as well. So what I'm going to do is for the to email over here, I'm going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, you can see it says Google Sheets, new or updated spreadsheet row. This was the previous step of this workflow, and as I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. In the response, we have received the email of our customer. You can see right over here as well. So I'm going to select this data from my previous response. As I selected the data is mapped, and as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data right away in place of this map data is going to be updated. Okay. Next, it is asking for the CC email and the BCC email. I do not require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. After that, it is asking for the subject of our email that we're going to send to our customers. So for the subject over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the subject of my email, that is exclusive offer just for you. Don't miss out. So this is the subject of my email that I want to send to my customer. Okay. Next, it is asking for the body of my email. The body is the main body of the email that we are going to send. So for the body of my email, I'm going to write it as, so this is the email body that I want to send. It says dear. Next to dear, I want the name of my customer. So over here for the name, I'm going to map the data of the name of my customer from my previous step. First name space the last name. Okay. Next, over here it says, in the help desk, enter the HTML body of email. Use BR for new lines. So you can see that I've used BR over here for the new lines. Okay, it says, hope this message finds you well. We are excited to share an exclusive offer that's just for you. As a valuable customer, we want to make sure you don't miss out on our special deal. Here's what you can enjoy. This discount over here, you can see I've written how to redeem. Over here I've written, it says, thank you for being loyal customer. We appreciate your continued support and hope you enjoy this special offer. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to reach out to our customer service team. Best regards, Team Shop Fusion. So this is the email body that I want to send to my customer. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. As I've done that, you can see that we have received a response right over here, and we have received a positive response because in the response it says email has successfully sent to the email address. Okay, so this is a positive response right over here. So what we are going to do is, now we're going to open our Gmail account and we're going to check whether we have received a new email or not. For that, I'm going to open my Gmail account. And yes, you can see right over here, I've received a new email in my Gmail account. It says, dear demo person. This was the name of the customer we've added in our Google Sheets. And this is the body that we have entered in our workflow that we have created. So this means that we fully created an automation between Google Sheets and SMTP by Pabbly with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to enter the data of another customer in the spreadsheet and I'm going to check whether I'm going to receive a new email or not. For that, I'm going to enter the details of a new customer in the spreadsheet. As you can see that I've entered the details of a new customer in the spreadsheet. For the first name as test, last name as customer, email as testcustomer@pabblytuts.com, and for the phone number, dummy mobile number. As I've entered the details of my customer in this spreadsheet, now I'm going to open my Gmail account and I'm going to check whether I have received a new email with the help of SMTP by Pabbly or not. For that, I'm going to open my Gmail account again. And yes, as you can see right over here, I've received a new email to my Gmail account. It says, dear test customer. This was the name that we have entered. You can see right over here, you can see test customer. Okay, and this is the same body that we have created in our workflow right over here is now been sent to us on our Gmail account. So this means that we fully created an automation between Google Sheets and SMTP by Pabbly with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of an e-commerce store and I create a record of my customers in my Google Sheets. I want that as soon as I'm going to enter the data of my customers in Google Sheets, automatically to that same customer an email should be forwarded with the help of SMTP by Pabbly related to the offers that I'm going to release in my business. And for that, we've simply created an automation between Google Sheets and SMTP by Pabbly with the help of Pabbly Connect, and this is how you create this amazing automation. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.